Hey, what's going on everybody, and welcome back to another video. So this is something that I wanted to cover for quite a long time now, and I finally got around to being able to sit down and actually make a video about this game that ultimately inspired the creation or the development of the game that we so love today, Ready or Not. Now obviously Ready or Not is, far into development, and I believe is a lot more to be added into Ready or Not, but if we can take a look at a classic game, this is SWAT 4, and kind of take some more inspiration and some insight as to what we can see in Ready or Not, I'd love to jump into that. So SWAT 4 was created or developed by Sierra Entertainment in 2005 with, I believe, one other DLC in 2006 called the Stechkov Syndicate. There's even modifications for SWAT 4, a lot of modifications over on ModDB. The one I'm using right now in this video is the SWAT 4 remake that also includes the Stechkov Syndicate. I think the one that people mostly know of is the Elite Force mod that's also available over there. But either way, SWAT 4 is extremely identical to Ready or Not. There's probably a lot of older gamers that have been into these types of tactical games since the very beginning that know SWAT 4 and have probably clicked on this video wondering whether or not this is the game I was talking about. And there's also going to be that handful of people that have never seen this game before and probably wonder why anybody would play this. Yes, it is a buggy mess of a game, but it's a lot of fun. The graphics are extremely outdated, but for its time, this game was absolutely amazing. There's a variety of features that other SWAT sims, yes, I'm talking about Ready or Not, currently does not have. For example, we're looking at sniper support here, which gives the user or the element leader complete control of this SWAT sniper, which allows you to utilize him by pressing a certain button. In this case, I believe it's tab, and you can aim the sniper to be able to take out your suspects, your targets. Now, another thing that's worth bringing up, and I'm sure a lot of classic SWAT 4 players would agree with me, is that there's a lot of more dynamic and, in my opinion, better AI reactions, which Ready or Not definitely needs to work on. I don't want to get too far into that here. I'm sure that's probably a story for another video or a discussion for another video, but the AI needs a lot of work, and SWAT 4 does it pretty good. Now, another feature that I absolutely love that needs to be implemented into Ready or Not is pre-mission briefings and 911 calls. SWAT 4 does a really good job at getting you immersed in the story. Yes, for a SWAT simulation game, there is a career, there's a story that you can go into and get immersed to, which was really cool when I first started playing SWAT 4. I picked up the game quite a while after the game released, but even with the dated graphics, I had a lot of fun because I absolutely always wanted a SWAT game like this. There's not too many games like it, and before Ready or Not, SWAT 4 was pretty much your only option. So you're pretty much forced to go through it like a single player game in any other type of, I guess, shooter title. There's a variety of missions that you have access to. However, unlike, Ready or Not, you can't just hop into any mission you want all willy-nilly. You have to go through it like it's a campaign. So in order to progress, you have to complete each mission with a certain score. If you don't get the required score, you are forced to do the mission again, which I really liked a lot. I thought that was unique, and it gave you a sense of wanting to go through and try to complete the mission like without your SWAT guys dying or being able to go through without any civilians dying, stuff like that. Now, unfortunately, I'm not able to really show this off because I didn't have a lot of time to go through the story from the beginning, and I'm running a modification, which is a SWAT 4 remake, which adds some graphic quality and some other gameplay changes there. But as you progress through the storyline, you don't just get every single weapon and every piece of equipment right off the bat like you do in Ready or Not. I know I'm making a lot of examples or comparisons to Ready or Not here, but I mean, let's be honest, there's not that many SWAT simulation games or SWAT shooters out there right now, so it's the best way to relate it to, and it's pretty much the icon of my channel. But either way, as you progress through the campaign, you will unlock additional equipment, which I think is really awesome. I'd love to see that in Ready or Not. Rather than just getting everything handed to you right away, you have to earn the equipment, and I don't know if this is the same with co-op within SWAT 4. I didn't do a lot of co-op within SWAT 4, but I know playing through the story, I did not have access to anything close to half of the equipment and weapons that you can get currently. Like I said, there's been a lot of comparisons here with SWAT 4 and Ready or Not, and that is, it's unique. There's a lot of features there, a lot of gameplay elements that were taken from SWAT 4 and implemented into Ready or Not. And the developers have even come out and said that they've had a lot of their inspiration from SWAT 4, and it makes sense. This is basically, Ready or Not is basically SWAT 5 if Sierra Entertainment would have continued with the franchise. Now, I think we could all kind of agree, especially those of us that have played the original SWAT 4 game, definitely need that single player feel, that those mission briefings, we want to hear the 911 calls, we want to go through and see all the different floor plans for the residential structures or whatever it is that we're clearing out, giving us descriptions of the AI, different types of suspects, the different types of hostages we're going to encounter. They have descriptions for all of this, and it really goes into depth, and there's a lot of attention to detail, which I love, and that's definitely the heart and soul that's missing from Ready or Not right now.
Central BCC to Adam Boy and Truck 1 on TAC 1.
U1, go ahead.
U1, Patrol 1812 Adam is requesting assistance on a barricade hostage situation. Stand by for additional detail. U1, the location is 3721 Pitkin Avenue. Commercial establishment, quick fuel. An attempted robbery has become an armed standoff with hostages. Multiple armed suspects with at least 3 hostages. Suspects are behaving erratically and may be intoxicated. U1, staging is at Pitkin and Daly by off-ramp exit 23.
U1, roger. Show us en route. ETA, driving time.
911 emergency, 107, hello?
There's a woman with a gun at the gas station. I think there was a gunshot.
Are you in danger right now?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I don't see them. I think they're still back at the gas station.
Okay, I'd like you to stay there if you're sure you're safe.
Now, the developers at Void Interactive for Ready or Not have come out and said they want to make this part of the game, the briefings and the pre-mission planning and stuff like that. They want to have that part of the game. When will it be here? I'm sure it's probably on the back burner because they've got a lot of stuff to work on, for example, the AI. But when it's here, this game is going to change so much, and I am extremely excited. Now, if you're enjoying what you're seeing, this outdated gameplay, this outdated graphics and stuff like that, the link to this game will be down in the description if you guys would like to check it out. I'll even put the link to the mod, so if you guys want to try out the SWAT 4 Remake mod as well, just to give the graphics a little bit of a facelift, I'm going to put that down there as well. I'm curious, those of you that haven't played SWAT 4, I'd like to hear from those that have played SWAT 4 as well, but those who haven't, what do you think about SWAT 4? And from what you can see, do you think these features deserve or should be in Ready or Not, or could you do without them? I'm really curious to know. Either way, thank you guys for sticking to the end of the video, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.